All right, here we have Arizona and New England, Week 12. Believe we are up and running here. Broadcast is on. I'm in the stream. We're sharing the screen. All right, we have no score. Arizona, New England. Arizona with the ball, presumably got the kickoff, and is up toward midfield here, 2nd and 7. We see a 3-3-5 versus a 3 wide. A lot of 3 wide run by the Cardinals. So I don't really see a lot of base defense. So we see a run call here. It's a linebucker to Kenyon Drake. It's nicely called. 6 yards with 1 linebacker in zone. New England does not have a very strong run defense. It's listed as very poor. Nope, just plain old poor. Sorry. New England does, however, have a fantastic pass defense. 3rd and 1. Into the blocking back. Let's see if the Patriots sell out on the run here. Flat pass to Hopkins. Guessed correctly. Nice job all the way. 1 man in zone. Pretty good flat pass card by New England as well. Not the best, but good. And going to get a yard on the yak. So DeAndre Hopkins gets +2 thanks to his B yak. I don't think he would have gotten that as C or lower. 1st and 10 for Arizona. 3-3-5, no blitz. Guessing run, keeping a free safety back. Short pass to Dan Arnold. Guess strong opportunity here for Murray. And he completes. Kyle Duggar couldn't make the play on the 5 white guy. A fairly strong secondary. But Arizona picked on the 4 defender. The rest are 5s and 6s. The 7 on the defensive card comes up, challenges that 4 with a 5 white die, and the nicely placed short pass is completed. Up to the New England 3rd, 32. And now we have a 1st and 10 for Arizona. Line buck to Drake. Guessed wrong, man in zone. 6 yards with the man in zone. Saving himself from some short gains, I believe. Let's see, now that would have been 6 yards with no men there, interestingly. So line buck 0 men is 6. Line buck 1 man is 6. Linebacker 2 men is 5. So not much impact to bring the linebacker up on the 7 roll. Line buck to Drake again. This time nobody's there. The center can't make the block. Brings up another 3rd and 1. So as you look at that linebacker card for New England, even with a linebacker in the zone, a short gain is had on 8 as the boxes are removed. Obviously, because the man is there. But the point is that even when you bring a linebacker up, you can give up a short gain if you're New England with their poor run deep. 3 wide, 1 halfback against nickel. Another short yardage situation. Called run, flat pass, nobody home. So the sellout to the run occurs, and 16 yards is picked up as a result. As the Cardinals zig while the Patriots zagged. 1st and goal from the Patriots 7. Blocking back versus 3-4 blitz coming from New England. Pass. Blitzer stays back. Short pass to Max Williams. Incomplete. Went to Max Williams' card, not the strongest of receivers. He's relying more on the matchup. 2nd and goal. Now to 3 wide with Chase Edmonds in the backfield. A 3-3-5 blitz again coming from New England. End run, guessed right. Murray could lose some yards here. Duggar's out for the rest of the half. Loses those 4 yards. Linebacker was there. Nicely called. 3rd and goal now from the 11. Nicely called defense there. Duggar will be back in the second half. 4 wide in the pistol. Looking past to Edmonds. He is double teamed by McCourty. It's almost intercepted and incomplete. Nice call again by Dennis. 4th and goal now from the 11. Kicking team is on. St. Gonzalez. The kicker for the Cardinals. Block is attempted. It is good. Do we have a penalty? We don't. I don't think. No. So 3-0 Arizona. Let's take a look at what we believe was the first drive. Apparently it is, according to Dennis. It went for 12 plays. 61 yards. Net. We turn out to the 34, but we have a penalty here. Offsides against Arizona. Penalty is declined as New England wants to start out at the 34. Blocking back one halfback, and that halfback is Burkhead. Let's take a look at the overuse here. We've got Edelman, Damian Harris, and now Kyle Duggar out. So both overuse victims here are Edelman and Harris, which is why we see Burkhead. Edelman's tough one to manage. He only had 20-some catches and a fantastic card. So, he'll be in and out of overuse all year long. No way to prevent it. Damian Harris, interestingly, you have 3 good backs here for New England. You have him, Harris, you have Burkhead, and you have Sony Michel. So it's another one where you're likely going to be rotating. Here's an off tackle, guessed right, as the key is slightly off. 3rd and 4, injury to David Andrews. He's going to miss a couple games. That's an interesting injury. That is the center for New England. So now they're down to a pass block rating 2, run block rating 0, center. Future coaches, this one included, who will face the Patriots in the coming weeks. Take note. Short pass, Jacoby Myers. Hits the must run for Newton, unspectacular as it is beyond 2 through 5. Gets 3 yards, and that leads to a 4th and 1, and the Patriots are going to punt here from their own 43. 38-yard punt. Christian Kirk from the 19. He goes for 6 yards on New England's return card. 1st and 10, Arizona out at the 25 with 6:18 left here in the first quarter, where they lead 3-0. Back to the 4 wide, up against this 3-3-5. Linebuck guessed right. The linebacker is there. So that's no gain. You see no fear here from New England in guessing run against Kyler Murray in these Arizona Cardinals. Taking a look at Murray's card. You're going to guess run often as a defense. The first thing you want to note is, well, what is my long pass wrong that I'm facing? Well, it's below average. It's definitely below average. You see nothing in 7, 8, 9. Linebucker to Drake also guessed right on the 2nd and long. 6 yards. Good result for the Cardinals considering the good call by the Patriots. Short pass, though, he can certainly beat you. I mean, it's not. By the way, it's not a terrible long pass card. There are worse. Just look at Cam Newton's long pass wrong. But you don't have to go far to find something worse. But excuse me. But the short pass can certainly hurt you, including that completion on 7, and of course his flat pass can hurt you. 3 wide up against a non-blitzing 3-3-5. On this 3rd and 4, short pass to Christian Kirk, doubling up the tight end. 11 yards on Kyler Murray's card gives the Cardinals a first down up to their own 42. 4:48 left here in the first. Again, 3 wide against the nickel. Long pass, man back there. Just a fantastic long pass, one-man card. Does it go there or does it go to Murray's card? He's flushed. 7 yards. Not a bad result for Arizona, knowing what they're up against. Second down, 3. Flat pass, Hopkins. One man is there. Guessed right. Completes for 7 yards on the 12. So that's the first down. Arizona back into New England territory here on their second drive. Success on both drives so far for the Cardinals. Accruing some first downs. Getting past midfield on both occasions. 3 wide against 3-3-5. Off tackle, guessed correctly. Nobody in the zone, though. So big white die reading here. Gets the white die he's looking for. However, the downgraded left tackle from T.J. Humphries, who is typically a 6, goes down to a 5 because of the formation. Can't make the block. 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Three wide, off tackle again. Nobody home. Opportunity. You see all those short gains there. Can't hit the short gains. Instead, another reading on the offense. New England's happy with that. Arizona wants it focused over on the defense. Instead, now we have a 3rd, and we have contain on as we're 5 yards away from the line to gain from the New England 39. Three wide, no blitz coming off tackle. Contain is on with a good run defender back there who's going to stop anything on Evans' card. So he's going to stop this. Wait a minute. Who was that? Because he didn't stop it. Let's check that. Possible containment. Fell off. I thought we had a 6 there. Oh, we have a 4. My fault. Why did I think we had a 6 in the middle? Where is that 6? Maybe I'm just having thoughts of my last opponent who had a 6 middle linebacker. So the 4-run middle linebacker is going to make the stop on, I believe, 1 and 2 on the white die, not the 3. Is that correct? As a result, the 3 comes up, the short gain holds. First down, Arizona. Flush from the pocket on this short pass. 5-yard gain, I believe, on Darrell Daniels' card. We had an injury here. That went fast. Lawrence Guy out for the half, too. So New England down some players here. Lost a couple. Second and 5. 3 wide. Flat pass guessed wrong. Murray's card can do some damage, and it does. 10 yards picked up here. First and goal from the New England 9-yard line. Three wide pistol versus a nickel blitz. Off tackle, guessed correctly. 5 yards on Drake's card, guessed right. He finds the second best reading on Drake's card on the 11 roll. Second and goal now from the 4. So fortunate roll there. 5 big yards. Get you into the range here of just picking this touchdown up on New England's defensive cards. New England's linebacker with 2 men there. 2 men there is 5 yards on 7, 6 yards on 8. So well within range of the touchdown here. And then you could also test those linebackers on 5 and 9. Crosses them up, short pass to Fitzgerald. Look out for the pick, everybody. Incomplete. DJ Humphries out for the rest of the half. New England's 4-man interception is 2 through 6, 11, 12. One of the better in the set. And that short pass 4 men. Long pass 1 man is 2 through 9, 12. I believe best in the set. Long pass 0 men. 0 men. 2 through 6. Better than most long pass 1 man. Short pass again. Is that right? Is that what I'm reading here? Or it is, and almost gets that interception. 4th and goal from the 4. Great stop by the New England defense. Could have gotten more off their fantastic cards. Instead, the 7 comes up. Field goal to Zane Gonzalez. This time, it is good again. So 6-0 Arizona. And here comes kickoff. Three yards out of the end zone. Ran out by Gunnar Oslowski. He gets 20 yards. And New England starts at the 23. Three wide, 2 running backs with Sony Michel back there. Off tackle Michel guessed right. Short gain, 20 yards. A guessed right short gain on his own card. Those are some good running cards these Patriots have. 1st and 10 up to the 43. Blocking back, 1 halfback. The halfback again is Michel. Up against 3-4. Linebacker Michel, he's keyed, but no linebackers moved up to the right zone. So guessed right, loss of 1. Excuse me. And now we have a 2nd and 11. Flat pass, Michel, guessed right. A man in the zone. The Cardinals defense breaks that up. Bring up a 3rd and long. Now, Newton can convert, I believe, up through 5 on this. 2 through 5, he is over 10 yards, meaning 11 on 5. So that is a key number for New England in thinking what to do in a situation like this. Burkhead is replaced by James White. His strong card can help keep a linebacker off, backing off, not blitzing. You don't want to have a get strong situation there. In that case, it's pretty important because Reddick is on the coverage. No blitz being shown from the Cardinals against a weakened New England offensive line. Short pass to Izzo. Flushed, 6 yards, not enough. So it's 4th and 5. Contain will be on. Likely a punting situation here. Just down 6-0 for New England. So no need for big chances. And a good chance of pinning him back here. 52 yards to the goal line. It's going to go shorter than that. It goes 35 yards. So I'm going to start out at 17. Cardinals' 3rd possession. First 2 have resulted in scores each time. But field goals. Despite getting inside the 10 and having first goal-to-go situations, Patriots defense stiffened when it counts. Short pass, Chase Edmonds. He's double teamed. Flushed out of the pocket, gets 16 yards. First down, Arizona. Out to the 33. Three wide against the nickel. There's an off tackle, guessed right with the man there. Nicely called by New England on this first down. No gain. So we'll see if Arizona starts to try to go deep. Difficult against this New England team. But guessed wrong. You can take advantage of it a bit. Murray's card not that great. Or perhaps better for Arizona, some more short passing, which would be more productive guessed wrong. Excuse me. Off tackle, guessed right again. On the 2nd and 10. Again to the offensive card. Loss of 1, 3rd and 11. So 2 correctly sniffed out run plays are shut down and puts Murray and the Cardinals in a tough spot here. 3rd and 11 against one of the stingier pass defenses out there. 4 wide. No blitz showed. Short pass to Johnson. Incomplete. Fourth and 11. Punt away, 59 yards, so a nice one. Is going to put New England inside their own 10, I believe. Right at the 10. First and 10. New England now has not crossed midfield yet. Arizona defense doing a nice job. New England, I do not think, has attempted a long pass yet today, and there it is. Guessed wrong. Long gain is hit, 53 yards. Beautiful job. It was on my mind, obviously. And it was on Dennis's mind, too. That was time to take a shot. Gets the creeping free safety out of position. And we have first and 10 from the 37. Second and 10 now. After an incompletion with 2 men in the zone. Hey, Tim.
What's up, buddy? How we doing?
We're doing well.
All right.
We have a 6-0 lead for Arizona here. 2 field goals.
No kidding.
The Patriots, this is their first time in Arizona territory, started off on the 10-yard line, their own 10. And 1st and 10, first play of the drive went deep, caught the Arizona free safety creeping up, found the long gain on the defensive card for 53 yards, and it's put them in this position. 3rd and 7 now from the 34. Nick Folk, the kicker for New England. So look ahead a bit.
Surprised to see New England not with any points on the board. Have there been any turnovers?
No turnovers.
Huh. All right.
Looking past. Nobody's home. Big opportunity here, 11 yards. And a huge 3rd down conversion for New England. 1st and 10. So the Cardinals have gotten inside the 10, 1st and goal situation on 2 of their first 3 drives. Spreading out New England. 3 wide, 4 wide, and then running out of that. New England without they're without Julian Edelman today, so they're hampered there, and then also without Damian Harris.
Wow.
And that's going to happen. We talked about earlier in the broadcast for the Patriots. Edelman is with 20-some catches. It's going to happen. Guessed right, short passing complete, 2nd and 10. He's too good not to throw to, so he's going to be in and out of the lineup all year. And then with the Patriots running backs, I mean, it's a three-headed monster. So it's another sort of rotation. Yeah. Not a big deal. Harris is out. You've got Burkhead and Michelle to work with. Next week, presumably, against the Chargers, going to lose Burkhead or Michelle and going to get Harris back.
Yeah.
So just next man up. There's plenty to do the job.
For my Chiefs, I'm sort of torn. Part of me wants the Patriots to lose because I've already lost the tiebreaker to them. But part of me wants them to win it and just let them go ahead and win that division, and then I'll worry about my tiebreaker with Buffalo. Buffalo also beat me but has less wins, and then maybe I can stay ahead of them if I'm lucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I lost to both Buffalo and New England, and I know you have New England coming up.
Yes. Short pass guessed wrong. 13 yards on Newton's card. You see that a big incompletion set there on 5, 6, 7. Avoids it. And now it's 1st and goal from the 10.
And now that I think about it, with you playing New England next, I'm definitely going to want New England to win that game.
Yeah, so maybe you want to lose this one.
Well, like I said, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I just want to pencil them in as the division winner and focus on keeping my tiebreaker ahead of Buffalo instead.
Touchdown there for Burkhead, 10 yards. Finds the 15 yards on his wrong 7 roll.
Yep.
Yeah, it's I think if you're in the AFC, you want your AFC team to lose. And that's what it comes down to, you know.
Pretty much. Yep.
Yeah, and I think more than anything else.
Certainly not personal. I love Dennis. He's awesome, but he's playing the Patriots, and he beat me. And yeah, I'd like to see that taken care of as far as tiebreak purposes.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in it to win it, just like anybody else, Anthony.
For sure, we all should be.
Yep.
Arizona starting out at the 27 after the 25-yard return. 1st and 10, 6:18 left to go in the half. New England will get possession at the beginning of the second half.
Well, I'm going to go on mute and keep an eye on this, and I may pop in a little while depending on my call volume at work.
That sounds good.
All right.
Thanks,
I'll be right here, though.
Yep. 4 wide, up against a 3-3-5. Off tackle to Drake. Loaded up with linebackers, but guess wrong. It's the white die 1. No gain. 2nd and 10. Off tackle to Drake again. This time nobody's home. Short gains on 7 and 8 on the defensive card. Can he find that spot? Yes. Short gain picks up 21 on the boxes. 1st and 10 Arizona up to midfield. at their own 48, 1st and 10. Off tackle to Drake in this 3 wide versus nickel setup here. Guessed wrong, nobody home. 2 white die is guessed wrong, 5 yards for Drake, 2nd and 5. So we're seeing a game played out here between the offense that the Patriots face and their defense that I think the Patriots probably face on a week in, week out basis. Maybe not the spreading out part that Arizona's doing, but the significant amount flat pass guessed wrong on the 2nd and 5 is complete for 10 yards, 1st down, up to New England 37, 3:54 left and a half. But the significant amount of cat and mouse played up against their linebacker and off tackle hard defensive cards for New England. So you have a short gain on 7 and 8 off tackle, nobody home. 7 yards on 6, and plus 15 on the 4, 2 through 11. There's opportunities all over the place. Off tackle now for Edmonds, guessed right, nobody home though. Flag is an offside against New England off this 2-yard gain. That'll be accepted penalty. So we'll have 1st and 5. And then on the linebucker, we have a short gain on 8, but also that short gain that we mentioned before with 1 linebacker there on 8. Don't see that often. And then good yards all the way through 2 linebackers. With 2 linebackers in zone linebucker, you can get 5 yards on 4, 3 yards on 6, 5 yards on 7, 6 yards on 8. Off tackle, Edmonds, nobody home on this 1st and 5. Nose tackle checked, and he makes the play. No gain. Nice play there. New England needs that. Given those cards, he's a 4 nose tackle. The 4 white die showed up and sort of grabs onto him. Finds a way to make the tackle for no gain, 2nd and 5. So now we have another off tackle. Guessed right. Man is there this time. And that's going to be a 1-yard gain to set up a 3rd and 4 with 3 minutes left at the New England 31. Make it 2:24 left. Zane Gonzalez, kicker for Arizona, is just 2 through 7, 11, 12 out here. Up at the next zone, he goes 2 through 9, 12. Now it'll be up at the 22-yard line, where it improves up to 2 through 9, 12. So also some variable risk here. He's 2 through 5 deep. 3rd and 4. 3 wide against the 3-4. So limited double teaming opportunities available for New England. Off tackle, guessed wrong. A man is there. Good chance of conversion. Does it happen? No, it does not. The 1 white die shows up. It was guessed wrong. He was in 3 wide. So the 1 white die, on top of that, it was a dreaded 5 anyway. Right or wrong, loss of 1, 4th and 5. Zane Gonzalez likely coming out in the field here from the 32. Because contain would be on. Takes running off the table, at least on the Arizona card. And they're going to go for it anyway. So 4th and 5. Let's take a look at the containment situation here. We've got a 4 at left linebacker, a 4 at middle linebacker, and a 4 at right linebacker. So all of them have decent containability. So what do? You have to rely on the defensive cards if you are Arizona, if you want to run it. And hey, I mean, it's 50% chance it goes there, so you could run it. 3-4 is shown. That opens up some possibilities out in the short pass range. Obviously, no double teaming means Murray's must runs would be on. End run. Guessed wrong. Going up against that 0 defensive end, gets the 5 yards. So 5 yards on the defensive card on the 8 roll. So bold call. Love it, actually. Really nice to pick on that 0 defensive end. There's 2 0 defensive ends with Lawrence Guy out for the half. He's going to get those 5 yards on the 5 or 9 reading. He gets it on the 8 instead. The 6 is just 3 yards. I mean, that's what you would have been worried about if you were Arizona, that the 6 would show up, where it's just 3. But he finds the 5 yards on the 8 roll. He also knew no linebackers would be out there. He's been running inside all day. Dennis has been covering the inside sporadically with linebackers, has not had the opportunity, the reason to put a linebacker on the outside. So showed up there with no linebackers and a huge first down conversion with 1:37 left in the half. Flat pass to Drake, guessed wrong. A 0 is there. Gets 16 yards down to the New England 11. 1:30 left. New England not known as a quick strike offense, so you may not mind the fact that you score early here if you're Arizona. Just score. 1st and 10 from the 11. A first down can be had, which is very important. Very important wrinkle, not only for the flat pass option, but also because if you can pick up that first down on the 1, it has some significant timing implications. You get a whole new series of downs at that point, and you can absolutely control whether New England gets the ball back or not if it comes down to that. 3 wide with Edmonds. This time no blitz from New England, which they've been doing inside the 10. I guess this is the 11, though, so a straight up 3-3-5. 1:30 left in the half. New England leads 7-6. 1st and 10, Arizona from the New England 11. Off tackle guessed right with a linebacker there. Nicely sniffed out by Dennis. Still 3 yards. I think Dennis takes that because that takes the flat pass off the table. 2nd and 7 from the 8. The offense takes a timeout. Nick Folk, the New England kicker, is 2 through 5, and he can do it out through the 37. So no extraordinary range for the Patriots kicker if they get the ball back. 3 wide here, 1 halfback. That halfback now is switched over to Drake. We now have the blitz showing from New England in their nickel. 1:22 left in the half. Waiting for play call. Linebuck to Drake. Guessed right. We have a false start. So that's going to push us back a bit here. Arizona is now at the 12-yard line. 2nd down. Flat pass is now back into the playbook as a possibility. 3 wide against a nickel. Got 2-0 linebackers on the outside to pick on if they wish to show the flat. Wish to go to the flat. 3 wide versus a blitzing 3-3-5. Off tackle Drake. He's going to get 5 yards. 3rd and 7 from the New England 8. From the 8, that may be a key distinction here. Let's take a look at the must-run card of Murray. Murray is good here 2 through 6, where he gets 11 yards, and he drops down to 3 yards on 7. So that is an important factor. You cannot contain the quarterback inside the 10 if you're the defense. So plenty of chances there if he decides to go short pass. Running, the opportunity exists on the off tackle if no linebackers are home. But the linebackers creep up inside the 10. So interesting decision here. The blitz is being shown up against a 3 wide halfback set with Drake in the backfield. Max Williams now in a tight end. Flashing that 6 run block. 1 minute left to play in the half. 3rd and 7 from the New England. Short pass guessed wrong. 4 men are in zone. Big roll here. Murray finds the completion for a touchdown. He gets his card and a roll of 5, which would have been completed even if it's double teamed. And it results in a touchdown for the Cardinals, a 12-7 lead. They'll decide to kick here. Zane Gonzalez. His extra point is good. 45 seconds left for New England. Let's see what they decide to do with that opportunity. Down by 6 points. Coming into the game, Arizona had struggled. 3 yards deep here for Moncrief. He'll likely sit on that one, save some time. He does. So Patriots are out to their own 25 after the touchback, with 45 seconds left and all 3 timeouts remaining. Johnson in at blocking back here in this blocking back formation. Take a look at Jacob Johnson. He can't do much receiving. Izzo in at tight end. He can go deep nicely. All these receivers are up against 4s. It's a 3-3-5 call up against this blocking back. Burkhead is not really a deep threat from the running back position. Which way do the Patriots go? Off tackle Burkhead. He's going to get 6 yards. He has min fumbles, so little to worry about there. 2nd and 4. And New England takes a timeout on the 2nd and 4 from their own 31. Target is the 37-yard line of Arizona, which is, 32 yards away? Got to find a way to pick up 32 here, at least. Blocking back again, this time against a dime 3-2-6. So challenging the Patriots to run with Burkhead in the backfield. They don't. So looking past Izzo. He picks up 8 yards on the receiver card. 1st down for New England. Out to their own 39 with 37 seconds left. A look in doesn't have any option of getting out of bounds. So question here of what to do. 37 seconds left before the play. The offense takes a timeout, so 30 seconds now. Sony Michel has a long of 48. Rex Burkhead has a long of 18 in terms of running. 3 wide, halfback. James White takes the position in the backfield. (3-2-6) again. James White, not a big runner. His longest was 10 yards. Short pass to Izzo. 4 men in zone, complete for 12 yards. That's going to put New England into Arizona territory, up at the 49. Does not look like he got out of bounds on the, Choices. Spike of the ball by Cam. Now 15 seconds. Needs 12 yards for field goal range. Not easy to get 12 yards on Cam's card short pass. Not easy to get it on Arizona's card either. So might look to Burkhead here, maybe. Let's see. Looking past to Burkhead. Nobody's home. You can pick up 12 yards this way. Gets only 2, though. And that look in is going to mean Another question of timeout or not. Injury here is Shaq Mason will miss the rest of this game as well as the next one. Well, that has implications. So far today, for those who have joined us late, David Andrews, the center of New England, is out this game and the next two. Shaq Mason, the 6 run blocking, 4 pass blocking right guard, is also out for this game and also the next one. That has some implications in the AFC playoff race. 3rd and 8. Turns to 4th and 8 after the incompletion to Bird on the short pass. So now a chance for a Hail Mary for New England. So the right guard is the most insulated position of all the positions in terms of pass rushing, especially against a 3-man front. But these losses are losses, no doubt about it. 6 run blocker, big deal. Coming in for him is a 3 pass block rating, so just a decrease of 1 there. And interesting for David Andrews, as far as David Andrews is concerned, there's no decrease in pass block rating. Interception for Arizona. We'll try to return it on this Hail Mary. See what happens. He knocks it down. Okay, not bad. Does not take the interception. That ends the half. 13-7 Arizona. As we were saying, Arizona came into the game struggling in the bottom of the NFC, 2-8. We talked about it in the preview show for the week a little bit, that shouldn't look at that 2-8 record, top of the AFC versus the bottom of the NFC, and assume anything. Yeah, they shouldn't. Look to the cards first, and the cards tell you this should be a close game. When I say card, that doesn't mean the Arizona Cardinals. That means the physical Stratomatic cards. And they're pretty even up. And we've seen that so far. Arizona leading 13-10. In real life, the Patriots won this matchup 20-17. So it's a field goal game in real life. There's no reason to think it wouldn't play out similarly here. Arizona has kicked the ball off. It got an automatic touchback. And that means that they're ready. But we should be ready to go right into the second half here. And we wait. So as we wait, just get into a little bit more about that. Arizona really on the outside looking in as far as any postseason possibility. So playing spoiler role here. You see they have, coming into this one, a 5-game losing streak. After a 2-3 start, they've dropped 5 to go to 2-8. First and 10 New England, down 6 points. Off tackle the Burkhead. Short gain, 11 yards. Burkhead's 5th carry today. Only 7 carries in the first half for the Patriots against 14 passes. Interesting run-pass mix. Blocking back up against a 3-4. New England out to their own 36, 1st and 10. Short pass guessed wrong. Incomplete. Keyed Burkhead. So crossed up the defense with a short pass to Jacoby Myers, but the Cam Newton short pass wrong card reared its ugly side, which is the incompletions on 5, 6, 7, with a roll of a 6 for the incompletion. 2nd and 10. Flat pass to Burkhead, guessed run. 12 yards. Burkhead, nice flat pass receiving card. Maxed out. Gets 12 yards. Up to the 48 is New England. Their own 48, 1st and 10. Burkhead stays in the game. Three wide, 2 running backs. Downgrade that offensive line. Linebacker Burkhead is keyed incorrectly, though. Devondre Campbell is going to make the play on the defensive card to stop him for no gain. So we didn't have 2 guys in the linebacker zone, which neutralized the key if it would have gone to Burkhead's card. It didn't go to Burkhead's card, though. It went to the defensive card, where they tested Devondre Campbell of the Cardinals, and it was a 4 white die. Campbell's a 4. That's the no gain. Off tackle, the Burkhead gets 7 yards, guessed wrong. 3rd and 3 from the Arizona 45. Key play in the drive coming up. Blocking back with Burkhead for the Patriots. 3-4. No pressure from the Cardinals. Great flat passer is Newton. 3-4 neutralizes that a bit. It's a flat pass to Izzo. There's only one man there, but he's double teamed, and it is complete for 6 yards on Izzo's card. The linebacker double teamed Izzo, which called off the double team. The 6 white die was rolled. It went to Izzo's card, though, on the 8 roll. Guessed right. He only has completions for first downs of 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7 roll. And the 4 roll showed up for 6 yards for the first down. So a big third down there, big third down conversion there for the Pats. And they're up to the Arizona 39, 2 yards outside of field goal range. 12 minutes left here in the third quarter. Long pass to Bird. Guessed right man is there. Must run for Newton. Gets 5. So that's a dangerous play for the New England offense. Cam Newton's interception long pass is on 10, 2 through 7, 11, 12. His only completion is on 2. Finds the must runs, though. Guessed wrong, that would have been receiver, so paid off to guess correctly. Locking back with Burkhead. Short pass to Bird, guessed wrong. 13 yards on Arizona's defensive 3-man card. Brings the Patriots to the brink of the red zone at the 21. 1st and 10, 10:48 left in the third period. Blitzing 3-4 against this Burkhead-backed blocking back formation. It would have been incomplete with 4 men in the zone, notably. Flat pass to Burkhead, guessed right with 2 men there. Burkhead's going to get 7 yards anyway on his yak. He's a B-yak, I believe. Yep. And beautifully called by the D. But the roll works out for the Patriots, and they have a 2nd and 3 from the Arizona 14. Blocking back again with Burkhead. 3-4 not blitzing. 2nd and 3 from the 14. Waiting for the play call on the 2nd and 3. Linebuck to Burkhead guessed right with one linebacker there. 6 yards on Arizona's card. 1st and goal, New England from the 8. Take a look at overuse here. Ooh, got all over the place here. 3-4 blitzing against Burkhead blocking back formation. Short pass, guessed wrong, complete, touchdown. New England, 12-yard completion, needed to go 8. So Jacob Johnson makes the catch, guessed wrong on Newton's card. 3 pops up. And that is touchdown. New England is going to take the lead here if they can convert this extra point. Nick Folk. He's 2 through 10. No banter between the owners here. It is good. 14-13 New England. Kickoff, 9 yards deep, and we have a touchback. Arizona takes over with 9:36 left in the third quarter, down a point, 14-13 from their own 25. Looking at Burkhead's overuse coming into the game, he was at 131. Is that correct? Coming into the game? No, that would be after this. Would be after this game, 131, if he had no carries at all. Flat pass to Hopkins. Guessed right, man there. That man is a 0, though. And here's the pass. It's going to be 7 yards as Hopkins Yak comes into play. So far, Burkhead has 8 carries and 5 receptions. So when you add 13 to that total, I think that means we're not going to be seeing Burkhead next week. That's right. He just hit 150 on that last touch. 1st and 10 now for Arizona after the 5-yard gain, the flat pass up to their own 37. So that's, we talked about it earlier, that's the way this New England offense is going to have to run. You have Damian Harris rotated out, probably their best back, rotated out today. Burkhead, probably the 3rd best back behind Michelle. 4 yards for Drake on that 1st down. He'll be out next game when Harris comes back. Harris has short passes across the board on 6. Right or wrong. The highlight of his card. As long as 41. Off tackle, guessed right. Nobody home. The nose tackle can't make the play. 1st down after a 6-yard gain. Arizona up to the 47. Now we're halfway through the third quarter. It's their own 47. Long pass to Hopkins. One man is back there. Dangerous play for the Cardinals. Got to avoid that New England card. 2 through 9, 12 interception here on New England. He's flushed. He avoids it, but Murray only gets, he loses a yard on Murray's card. Snake Eyes comes up on the flat pass. That Snake Eyes guess right there is -1, so 2nd and 11. The D-die appears, which pushed us over to the pass rush matchup. Murray now 15-20. Off tackle to Drake. One man is there. Guessed wrong on the 2nd and 11. The guard can't make that play, so he's going to lose 2 yards. Nice play there by the New England D, bringing up the linebacker. 3rd and 13. Hopeful drive for Arizona is now on the ropes here. 13 yards, difficult to get for this offense. Murray is 2 through 5 to get 13 yards on his must run. 4 wide. Short pass to Edmonds. He is double teamed. No must-run possibilities here. Offsides against New England, though, will negate this incomplete pass. Make it 3rd and 8. So big penalty. The New England penalty card, one of the best in the biz. It went to the New England's went to the Arizona card. Okay, the offensive penalty card. And that's where you have some opponent offside showing up on 10. Flat pass to Edmonds, incomplete. So gets the do-over, but can't take advantage. 4th and 8 from their own 49. Andy Leon to punt. He's going to coffin corner it. Goes 38 yards. 13-yard line is where the Patriots start off. With 5:42 left in the third quarter, New England continues to lead 14-13 over Arizona. James White now in the blocking back formation. James White, I do not think, is near any overuse issues. Weakest of the running backs in terms of his running card, but a very good pass catching card, especially flat, as you'd expect from White. Off tackle to White. Let's see what he does here. He gets 6 yards on the snake eyes. Guessed wrong off tackle. Sony Michel would have gotten 48 yards there. Rex Burkhead would have gotten just 5. What would Damian Harris do? Just 1. So only Sony Michel is going to give you the big gainer. On top of that, the run was limited because of low usage. So it goes down from 6 to 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Sony Michel now is in the game. There he is. Short pass to Bird. Guessed correctly. 11 yards. Possible penalty. Does not show up. So 1st down for New England. Up to the 27. 3-4 blitzing here from Arizona against the Sony Michel-backed blocking back formation. Take a look at Sony Michel's overuse shortly here. He's looking past to Michel. He catches the ball, importantly, for 6 yards. Michel had 2 carries. And now his first catch. He's at 3 touches today. Second and 4 from the New England 33. Line buck to Michel. They'll give this 4th touch. Guessed right. Gets only a yard, 3rd and 3. So 4 touches for Michel today. He came into the game at 140. So right now he sits at 147. If he gets 2 more touches, he'll be over the 150 threshold. 3rd and 3. Michel in the backfield. So that could put Michel and Burkhead out of next week's game, in addition to the offensive lineman being down. It's off tackle to Michel. It's guessed wrong. He gets 7 yards. 1st down. Patriots now at their own 41. Blocking back formation. Again to Michel. Relied on the Shaq Mason block, but Shaq Mason is on the sidelines. So instead, the backup, who is a 0, can't make that block. 2nd and 10. Blocking back formation still with Michelle. So looking at the overuse again, you see coming into this game, show that Michelle was 6 touches away from overuse. Burkhead 12. I think that's what we've seen here. We have a Michelle run for 7 yards on that second 10, makes it 3rd and 3 from the New England 48. 138 just is all that's left now in this quickly melting third quarter. And yeah, you see Burkhead now at 13, and Michelle is now at 7, both over that threshold. So that's interesting for next week. If Michelle and Burkhead are both out, that means a heavy reliance on Damian Harris. Short pass to Jacoby Myers. Must run, gets the first down. Newton scrambles for the first down, but a flag is down, and it's a holding call against New England. Whoa, just at the wrong time. Nicely converted 3rd down, right in the midst of field goal range. Sorry, right in the midst of, not field goal range, of crossing midfield. That would have given a chance to put New England into scoring range. Instead, puts them back at a 3rd and 13. Four wide against a blitzing 3-2-6. Newton is flat pass now to Burkhead. Guess right. It's a short gain, but he just gets 11 yards challenging the 0 linebacker. The short gain roll comes up short. All he needed was 13, which is a 2 through 9 roll. Instead, the 11 shows up. So it's 4th and 2. Tough luck there on those 3rd downs for New England. Punting unit on the field from their own 49-yard line. Coffin corner. Works out. Well, let's see. We got a couple things going on here. 58-yard punt reduced to 47, but it bounces. And that would have put it at the 2-yard line, but the bounce pushes it into the end zone. And a touchback for Arizona. First and 10. From their own 20. 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Could be the last play of the quarter. Looking past Christian Kirk. Nobody's home. Opportunity here for Arizona. Guessed right. Instead, it shows up guessed wrong, of course, because nobody was there. It's only 5 yards. The interception reading came up for Kyler Murray, who guessed wrong on this 2 through 12 INT split, is otherwise 5 yards. So 2nd and 5, that ends the quarter. We enter the fourth. 14-13 New England. Arizona ball at their own 25. 2nd and 5. Guessed wrong, flat pass to Kenyon Drake. Another opportunity for Arizona. One man is there. He's going to get 12 yards on the yak. Kenyon Drake is a yak. Yields an additional 10. And it added to that 2 on Murray's card. 1st and 10. Arizona now at the 37-yard line. 4 wide. With Drake in the backfield against a non-blitzing 3-3-5. Flat pass, Kenyon Drake. Nobody's home. Guess right. 8 yards. Went to the New England card. No men. 4 rolls. So the standard readout there of 8 yards shows up. 2nd and 2 from their own 45-yard line. 3 wide. With Drake in the backfield again versus the 3-3-5. Hopkins has a 6 on him. Fitzgerald a 5. Christian Kirk a 5. Max Williams the 4. End run to Murray. It's guessed right. Nobody's there. Minus 6 yards. It goes to Murray's card. Big losses there. Guessed right. And it shows up now 3rd and 8. Huge play for the New England defense. Guess is right just at the right time. The 8 roll for Murray would have been a short gain. Guessed wrong. Instead, it's a minus 6. Guessed right. And the 2 white dice showed up as well. So it would have been guessed wrong, even in 3 wide. But the correct call by Dennis and his Patriots defense results in a 3rd and long now, 3rd and 8 from their own 39-yard line. Short pass to Isabella. 3 men in zone. Guessed right. They get 4 men in zone. Check that. Flush from the pocket. Needs 8. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, his receiver card, could not come up with the completion. The dump off resulted in a 0-men defensive card flat pass. But the receiver showed up. That receiver, one of the best in the business, couldn't make it. Here is Gunner on the punt return. Fair catch. Always exciting when he takes the punt return with his 4 punt return touchdowns to date. Can't get one there. New England's going to start out on their own 17-yard line with 13-12 left, leading by a point. Burkhead back in the backfield. Long pass to Myers. He's double teamed. Incomplete. Marcus Golden, the linebacker, took him. And went to the 1-man card. And it shows up as an 11, which is incomplete. 3-4 blitz showing for the D. Against a 3 wide, 2 running back formation with Burkhead in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Off tackle to Burkhead. There is a man there. That linebacker makes a nice play. Loses a yard on the 6 roll. The linebacker makes the difference. And it would have been a 4-yard gain instead of 1-yard loss. 3rd and 11 for New England. They don't want to find themselves in these spots too often. 2 injured offensive linemen. Let's see if a blitz shows here. Three wide with James White in the backfield. That keeps the linebacker back. As you can move him to left linebacker. He's going to go 3-4. No blitz against this 3 wide. Don't have to worry about double teaming flat passers. Linebackers can still have an effective double team here, short and long. But the free safety can't double team. Short pass to Bird. Must run shows. And the Patriots miss by 1. It's a 5-yard gain on the 6 roll of must run. A 5 roll would have been 11 yards and the first down. Instead, that drop from 11 to 5 makes it a 4th and 6. The declined holding penalty means that, of course, the Patriots will punt from their own 21. Jake Bailey kicks it 51 yards to Christian Kirk. Kirk's long is 24. He calls for the fair catch. Arizona starting out at their own 28. Four wide. Against a 3-3-5. Looking pass. Guess wrong to Drake. 1 man is there. The 4. Only 5 yards. If you're Arizona, you're the offense, you get a guess wrong pass, you want to make that defense pay. But it went to the New England card, which is pretty strong. And finds a 5 reading. That 5 roll yields 5 yards. 2nd and 5. And Drake and Ayak. Goes to Murray's card. Lots of opportunities off tackle to Edmonds. Nobody home, guessed wrong. Opportunity here again for Arizona. They get 29 yards. Chase Edmonds hits his long on the off tackle wrong column for 29 big ones up to the New England 38-yard line. Edmonds now 7 carries, 53 yards. That long of 29 on that off tackle wrong column is not his longest. His longest is 32 on the end run. But hey, close enough. if you're Arizona. No complaints there. 1st and 10, 3 wide, 1 halfback versus a nickel. Flat pass to Christian Kirk. Guessed right. 1 man is there. $16 yards on the 6 white die. 1st and 10 up to the New England 22. 9:54 left to play in regulation. Arizona down 1 point. 3 wide versus the 3-4D. Three yards from the red zone. 1st and 10. Flat pass to Drake. Guessed wrong with the 0. Another opportunity for Arizona. Can they take advantage of it? They can. This time it goes to Murray's card. He gets 10 yards. 1st and 10 Arizona from the New England 12. $9:36 left. 3 wide with Kenyon Drake. Waiting for the defensive formation. It is a nickel blitzing for New England. Short pass guessed wrong. Dan Arnold, 4 men in zone. Defender X. It's a 5 versus a 4. Touchdown, Arizona. The 5 white die versus the 4 defender, the only 4 defender in the New England secondary. Again, that shows up. Again, that decision by Arizona pays off in a huge completion. That, the biggest one of all, the touchdown to take the lead, 20-14. Went for 1 on the conversion. Case could be made to go for 2. Goes for 1, takes a 6-point lead, and gets a touchback. New England now finds themselves down 6. This is a pretty big game in the AFC East. New England could open up a 2-game advantage in the division with a win here. A loss means Buffalo is just a game off the pace. With Pittsburgh winning this week, Pittsburgh would be alone as the number 1 seed in the AFC. Off tackle to Michelle. He is key. 2-yard gain. However, a false start is called first. So it's 1st and 15. If New England wins, then they keep up with the Patriots and maintain a tie for the number 1 seed in the AFC. Blocking back with Michelle, up against the 3-3-5. Looking past to Johnson. 1 man is there, guessed right. Challenges the 4 linebacker on the 7 roll. And once again, Devondre Campbell is up to the task as the 4 white die shows up. So Campbell's been tested with run. Campbell's been tested with pass. In both instances, the 4 white die shows up. He's a 4-4. And he's done his job admirably in the middle of that Cardinal defense. Tough break, really, for the Patriots, who have a 2/3 chance of getting the right side of the reading as far as they're concerned. Instead, on both 1 out of 3 chances, it works out in the Cardinals' favor. 1 linebacker there on this off tackle. The Sony Michel guessed wrong. Makes it a 2-yard gain on the defensive cards, which would have been, if the linebacker was not there or a draw was called, would have been a short game with no man. So now, 3rd and 13. We had a 1st and 10 false start to make it 1st and 15. A hard luck incompletion on a 4 white die to make it 2nd and 15. Then the linebacker making a huge difference on a 2nd and 15 to make it now 3rd and 13 for the Patriots, facing a 3-2-6 dime. 3 wide for the Pats. Burkhead in the backfield. He is a 4-pass block, but not blitzing anyway. Myers, Burden, Harry's the receivers. Izzo as the tight end. Short pass to Bird. 4 men in zone. Yes, indeed. Defender X. He can't make that play, can he? No, he cannot. Drake Kirkpatrick's a 4. The 5 white die shows up. 15 yards. First down, New England, up to their own 37. So the 5 white die shows up. Another 4, New England would have been banging the table a little bit, and understandably so. But the 5 shows up. All 4 defensive backs there on coverages. Flat pass. 2 men in zone, incomplete. And the rule in that instance pops up. An overriding result that forces negative yardage completion to match the 1 linebacker column. So that -4 that's on Arizona, 1 man, trumps the 2 man incompletion. So 2nd and 14 for New England. Burkhead loses 4 on the catch. Michelle back in there now, 3 wide, 2 running backs. Short pass to Harry. Guessed wrong. Complete on Newton's card for 11 yards. 3rd and 3. So that -4 shows up here to create effectively a 3rd down situation for New England from their own 44-yard line with 6:54 left. 3 wide, 2 running backs with Burkhead in the backfield facing a non-blitzing 3-4. What to do? Part of that's dictated in 1 down or 2 downs here. I'm guessing you're punting here. Off tackle to Burkhead. Guessed wrong. Nobody home. Big opportunity for the pass. Yeah, they convert that one. Burkhead gets 6 yards. 1st down. New England up to the 50-yard line. Sold out to the pass. He probably was assuming it was 2 down territory and thought that New England might have been taking a shot there. That would be good reasoning to not devote any resources to the run. New England set, going for that 1st down on the ground. Gets it. Michelle now in on this 1st and 10 with 6:18 left from midfield. In a blocking back formation. Off tackle to Michelle. Guessed wrong. Nobody home. Another opportunity for the Pats. And it's taken advantage of. A short gain for Michelle. A 7 on his own car. Gets 15 yards. Up to the Arizona 35. 5:42 left. New England is down 6. They need a touchdown. They're 35 yards away from doing it with 5:42 left here in the 4th quarter. Blocking back with Michelle. Facing a 3-4, not blitzing. Looking pass. Guessed wrong. Takes advantage with a 6 white die. 13 yards up to the 22-yard line are the Patriots. 5:06 left. Newton now 20 of 29 for 217 in the score. That's Izzo's 5th catch. So good day for Cam. Blocking back formation. Flat pass again, guessed wrong. Nobody home. Oh, 1 man is home. It's going to be 7-yard gain with the yak. Jacoby Myers makes it 2nd and 3 from the 15. Arizona has not been, all of a sudden, has a rash of guessed wrong defensive calls. And New England's been able to take advantage of it to march these last 30 to 40 yards of this drive. 2nd and 3 from the Arizona 15. 4:48 left. Sony Michel in the backfield against a 3-4 blitz. Blocking back with Michel versus 3-4 blitz. 2nd and 3. Keying Michel. Instead, it's the Newton. End run wrong is just a yard on Newton's card. Newton has a decent end run wrong, but that 7 roll of 1 is kind of a downer. And that's what shows up. 3rd and 2. Definitely 4 down territory here, I would surmise. This from this range, meaning just 2 yards and less out. So 2 chances here for New England, unless something goes terribly wrong on this 3rd and 2 from the 14. Sony Michel is the back in this blocking back formation. 3-4, not blitzing for Arizona. Flat pass Michelle. He's double teamed. It's by a linebacker, though. Is that right? Doesn't matter. Gets 6 yards, 1st and goal. Not sure what happened to draw the right instead of the double team there on Murray's card. Was his guy blitzing? I would imagine the person covering Michelle was blitzing. That's probably what happened. 1st and goal from the 8 is what we have when it's all said and done. 3:36 left. 3-4 blitz versus a Sony Michelle backed. Linebacker to Michelle. Linebacker in zone. Can't make the play. Jordan Hicks had the 5 white dice show up. 2 linebackers are there, but it still gets 5 yards. Look at that. 2 linebacker. Defensive card for Arizona. 5 yards. 5 yards. Linebackers not particularly strong. 2nd and goal from 3. Just expect more pounding here. Full house. Burkhead and Michelle. If you want to, key one, and maybe you get it right. But I would just expect a lot more of that here from New England. Right up the gut. Why take the chance of that Cam Newton INT? You have low fumble guys. It's an end run to Burkhead. He's keyed. He loses a yard. The X shows up. No penalty. He gets the 4 roll, -1. The 5 roll is loss of 9. So New England has to be pretty happy about that. Beautifully keyed. 3rd and goal from the 4. 2 plays to get 4 yards. Keep in mind the extra point is 2 through 10 for Nick Folk. Sony Michelle is in the blocking back formation here. No upgrade of the run blocking. 3 via the full house. 3-4 blitz. Short pass. Crosses him up. Guessed wrong. It's complete on Newton's card. Cam Newton comes through. Touchdown, New England. The 9 roll on Newton's short pass wrong card shows up, not that dreaded 5-6-7. Here's Nick Folk for the key extra point to break the tie. We're currently tied at 20. 2 through 10 is this extra point. Nick Folk's extra point is up, and it is good. 21-20. New England leads. 2:06 left. So you get the bonus timeout here if a touchback is picked up. So you want to get this touchback if you can if you're Arizona. New England has good kick coverage, so take this one for a knee, especially with this returner. Isabella not good, so yeah, 2:06 gives you an extra timeout. So Arizona effectively with 4 timeouts, including 1 on this play, down 1 point from their own 25. Let's see if those New England interceptions can show up. Great interceptions, short pass, long pass for New England on the defensive cards. Almost showed up in the first half on a short pass format, which is a 2 through 6, 11, 12 interception. The 7 roll showed up. 4 wide for Arizona. Isabella's the 4th wide receiver. The 4 now among the defensive backfield reverts to covering Larry Fitzgerald. And the Cardinals have been picking on that 4. So let's just take a quick look at Fitzgerald's card. He is not very good long at all. His longest is 18. He has a couple long pass completions, but truly just 2 guessed right on the roll of 11. So not the best matchup there. Off tackled Edmonds. He's got some space, but can only get 2 yards. Can't find that short gain. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. Boy, if you're Arizona, that was one you were just expecting. Expected value is much more than 2. I didn't catch what the percentage of 5 yards was in the play chance box, but it had to be high. Instead, it's 2nd and 8 at the 2-minute warning from their own 27. Kenyon Drake now has the back. Off tackle to Drake. Nobody home. Hunting for those short gains. 58% chance of 5 yards. Gets exactly that, 5. 3rd down and 3. Drake also has that 69-yard gain on Snake Eyes. I would keep Drake on the field for the threat of that alone. Instead, we have Edmonds out there 4 wide. Edmonds brings other advantages, though. 4 wide against a 3-3-5, not blitzing, 3rd and 3. Obviously, two-play territory here with 1:52 left after the first timeout by Arizona. Looking pass. Nobody's home. Guessed wrong. Huge opportunity here. 84% chance of a first down. He gets 23 yards. Up to the New England 45. Zane Gonzalez goes all the way out to the 39-yard line, so just 6 yards away from field goal range. Gonzalez is 2 through 5 there. Does not get out of bounds, so some choices here for Arizona. Looks like they went hurry up. Edmonds remains in the game 4 wide. And that was Andy Isabella who made that 23-yard catch. His longest is 54. Flat pass to Edmonds. He's double-teamed by the free safety, I believe. So very limited chances here. Incomplete. Always going to the receiver card. Nice call by Dennis. I'm going to check. Max Williams' long is 42. Okay, so he wouldn't have been limited. I was wondering if Max Williams would have, if he didn't make the sub for the tight end and stayed 3 wide, if that would have resulted in a shorter play than 23 yards. It wouldn't have. It would have been 23 either way. In any case, 1:22 left, 2nd and 10 from the New England 45. Off tackle, guessed right with a linebacker there. Another great defensive call. Gets 3 yards, 3rd and 7. 3 yards away from field goal range. If you're 4th and 4 at the 39, do you kick that? 2 through 5? This much time left? Let's see if we get there or not. 4th wide, 1 halfback. It's the pistol versus the 3-3-5 of New England. Oh, will New England dare to guess run here? They don't. It's a short pass. It's Fitz. 4 men in zone, not double teamed. Needs 7 yards. He's flushed. 9 yards is picked up on the flush. To Isabella again.
Looks like I'm here for a fantastic finish.
You sure are. Big. I didn't see what the pass. Let's see. The pass rush matchup was a 3 versus a 2. A 24% chance of a sack. The 29 comes up. Just misses the sack. So Murray escapes, gets the flat pass 0 men card to show up on that flush, and the 5 roll results in 9 yards. Boy, a sack would have been massive. Short pass to Fitzgerald again. Again, 4 man in zone, guessed right. Complete for 11 yards. Up to the New England 22. Zane Gonzalez now brackets up to 2 through 9, 12 if no variable shows up. If he gets up to the 12-yard line, he's 2 through 11. Now, New England needs to start worrying about calling their timeouts and preserving some time, as we have 45 seconds left. We might see some runs here from Arizona. Force New England to take those timeouts. Try to take advantage of those New England run cards. You pick up run yards in the process. Does Dennis dare to guess run? He does. Flat pass. Crosses everybody up. Hopkins, a 0 is there. Guessed wrong. Incomplete. Big opportunity to bracket up in field goal range. Falls incomplete. Wow. Frustrating there for Arizona. 2nd and 10. Fooled everybody. Fooled this announcer. Fooled the defensive coach. Run seemed like the best move.
Yeah, what's the range difference from the range he's on this border he's at?
He goes down to 2 through 7, 11, 12. Short pass, guessed wrong. If variable hits, he goes down. Incomplete, guessed wrong again.
Good Lord.
So 2 through 9, 12 here, Tim. And then if it backs him up, he's 2 through 7, 11, 12.
Man, so you got to get a yard or two here.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's kind of important. If he can get up closer, he's 2 through 11 from the 12-yard line, 3 wide. And here comes the blitz.
It's tempting to go short pass here just to get that 2 through 11.
Yeah, but do you want to take a chance of a sack? I would expect a flat pass on this 3rd and 10.
I would run.
Off tackle. 2 men are there, though. It's a draw. It's not a draw. 6 yards picked up. 4th and 4 from the 16. 22 seconds from the 16. 2 through 9-12. He is out of variable field goal risk. So 2 through 9-12 will show up or better. The kick is up. And it is no good. He missed it.
Oh, wow.
Pin shows up. And New England will escape with a win.
Wow.
Zane Gonzalez can't come through.
What a big win.
Huge win for New England. Keeps pace with Pittsburgh at the top of the AFC standings. Now generates a 2-game lead in the AFC East.
All right. Well, I got a call from work. I got to go. Thanks so much, Anthony.
Sure thing. New England's schedule going forward. Faces both Los Angeles teams in Los Angeles. So you're going to rent some space in some hotel for a couple weeks. You get 2 games at SoFi coming up for New England. Then to Miami. Back home against Buffalo. And then wrap up with the Jets. That Buffalo game now looms of less importance than before. Could have been massive. Instead, if New England just does its work ahead of time, they can render that game close to meaningless, close to it. But there's a lot of work to do to get to that point. In that game versus the Chargers, it looks like, you never really know how the overuse works out when it's said and done, but it looks like they'll lose both Burkhead and Michelle. And it also looks like, let's see, after 11 games played here, after 11 games, we have 22 catches for Edelman, who is out today. Is he going to be out next week too? 22 versus real life of standby. Sort of fumble through the cards here to find Edelman. Real life 21. Edelman is still up at 168. Oh, let's see, we're at 11 games, right? Still up at 152 after this game, so we'll probably not see Edelman either. So we could be looking at a New England team that is down Burkhead, Michelle, Edelman, Shaq Mason at starting right guard. Also at starting center. David Andrews. Joe Tooney could move over to center, where he is a 5-pass block. He could do some shifting. Interesting. Anyway, it should be a good one next week. It should be a good one against the Rams as well for this New England squad. Tough Luck Arizona continues on its Tough Luck tour this year, falling 21-20 on a missed field goal by Zane Gonzalez. Box score, very even in total yards, very even in yards per play. It really felt that way. Slight edge for New England on 3rd down conversions, a 4th down conversion for Arizona. Close in time of possession. Neither team got much of a pass rush, no sacks on either side. Kyler Murray and Newton both effective. Newton finishes with a 113 rating, including the game-winning touchdown. Murray, a 109 rating. Kenyon Drake, very successful on the ground, as you'd expect, 21 and 97. Edmonds, 9 for 58. New England ground game always effective as well, and they did well here. Burke had 11 pickups, 11 carries for 50 yards. Michelle, 9 for 56. Newton chipped in 12 yards on 6 carries. And we will just take a look at what the writer said here. It says it's a back and forth affair. Yeah, talks about New England's thirds down. And that Jacoby Myers 53-yard catch, which really broke open the New England offense after a couple quarters of being stymied. So that'll do it here from New England. Congratulations to Dennis and his Patriots, who remain on top of the AFC standings. Have a good night, everybody.